my legs don't bend that way anymore. So I'm kind of kicked back in the reclining position. You know, well, here comes Dances with Men. Excuse me. I don't believe that's the way the Indians sat. And I'm thinking, I don't believe that's the way the Indians talk, neither.
Nice.
I got a really hard time picturing Sitting Bull in his
Okay,
teepee
for the birdie.
and going, it's been many moons since we smoked the peace pipe. Sit up straight. And because of Dancing with Men, our tribe is a little different. Like at our first jamboree, other tribes are reenacting Custer's Last Stand. We sang Barbra Streisand songs. But we went on our first camp out, and it was really cool. We took the kids to the Grand Canyon because we were going to study the Arizona Indians. So the night before our trip down into the canyon, we're all around this campfire. We got our tents set up, and Dance with Men is telling us all about the next day's trip. And he goes up in front, he goes, all right, Braves, everyone listen up. Now, tomorrow, you need to be very, very careful because there's snakes. And there's one called the pink rattlesnake. And I'm just...
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
I go, Dance with Men. I go, a pink rattlesnake? And he goes, yes, Big Lass, and they're just as poisonous as the Diamondbacks. And I turned to my son, I said, but they're really easy to spot. You can hear him in the bushes going, hiss, hiss. If you step on me, I'll bite you, I swear.
Starting off at 1 over par and 6 over for the tournament.
Hi, it's Jeff Foxworthy. Listen to me and all our buddies on Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Get her done. Sirius XM 97 or on the Sirius XM app.
All right. If you own a home that is mobile and 14 cars that aren't, you might be a redneck. If your underwear doubles as your bathing suit. If your grandmother can properly execute the
This is a beauty.
hold. If you've been married 3 times and still have the same in-laws. You might be a redneck. I'm a genuine, certified, Dixie-fied, full of pride, till I die, purebred redneck. I can trace my roots to the first pair of boots laid down in Texas. There's millions just like me hanging from the family tree. I'm a genuine, certified, Dixie-fied, full of pride, till I die, purebred redneck. We have words in the South they don't have in other parts of the country. My brother will use this one. Used to could. Can you dance? Well, I used to could. You give me a minute, I might could again. I think my current favorite Southern word is sensuous. Told my old lady, since you was up, get me a beer. If your lawn furniture used to be your living room furniture. If you've ever been accused of lying through your tooth.
And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round and 6 over for the tournament. Okay, third hole coming up.
I can trace my roots to the first pair of boots laid down in Texas. There's millions just like me hanging from the family tree.
Looks like you're gonna hit some sand here.
I'm a genuine, certified, Dixie-fied, full of pride, till I die, purebred redneck. If you refer to your wife and your mother-in-law as dual airbags, you might be a redneck. I'm a genuine, certified, Dixie-fied, full of pride, till I die, purebred redneck. I'm a genuine, certified, Dixie-fied, full of pride, till I die, purebred redneck. If you refer to your wife and your mother-in-law as dual airbags,
Well, you're on the green. That is decent.
Oh, by the way, you're listening to Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup. We'll be right back.
Okay, we're putting from around 15 feet out.
Which I use a lot of, but I resent the way they speak to me. Maybe they'll see this special. Somebody who works in Febreze HQ. I really resent the way they speak to me. We asked real people. Yes, that's legally true, Febreze. That's legally true. They are carbon-based life forms. There are also actors paid to say that this car left in a Houston parking lot for 6 months with a carcass and garbage smells like a Hawaiian morning. How dare you? How very dare you? Don't talk to me like that. First of all, the actors and the car is only there for the day of the shoot. It's fake garbage. Any fool can see.
Sitting at
But it
2
lowers all
over
boats.
for the round.
Don't take it from Febreze.
7 over
Don't
for the
you dare
tournament.
let them infantilize you like that.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
There's these things called commercials, was my point. And Febreze advertises via commercials. Maybe you saw the Ken Burns documentary, Mad Men. Ken Burns did Jazz Age, baseball, the Roosevelts. There was some found footage about advertising in the 1960s. There was some guy named Don Draper. Now there's a Ken Burns documentary about what's going on in Atlanta. It's called The Walking Dead, I think. Apparently in Atlanta...
This one's looking good.
It's horrible. It's horrible. And I was in the Atlanta airport recently, and everybody seemed pre-symptomatic. So if anybody
Well, I
talks
can't
to
get them
Ray,
all right. I'm not a
tell them to
computer.
get to the airport. Their will to live. Now, that shocks me. Their drive to live. Why? Why? That shocks me. Where are you going? Things aren't going to be better for so long, and it's hot. And how Fallout Boy increased muscle mass, I have no idea. They're not eating anything, and that guy's arms are like canned hams now. The crossbow man, he would have been great with
Nice
Katniss.
swing.
Katniss, but with Prem alive, it would be like Atonement. She'd ruin it. See Atonement, you'll know what I mean. That infernal little blonde
35-footer.
Oh, he's sticking her nose in. Anyway, don't let them, or commercials. Around here, we do things a little differently. Don't you pander. Don't you around here, Main Street America. Oh, knuckle supper. Knuckle supper. Don't lower all boats like that. Don't take it. You got to be like those Taco Bell breakfast defectors. Have you seen these kids? Now, that's real. Taco Bell breakfast defectors. There are young people assembling in fields all across this country, spontaneously. Somehow there's Soviet iconography and banners waving behind them. I don't know how this is happening. It's like crop circles or some such thing. There is a movement, and you want to be on this train. Taco Bell breakfast defectors. They are saying no thank you to breakfast sandwiches from other chain restaurants. They're ahead of the curve.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 2 over for the round. And 7 over for the tournament.
You take my meaning. It's holding up
Okay,
a mirror
send
to
this
society.
ball
It's an egg
away.
sandwich, but it's a mirror. Do you see? They're holding up this egg sandwich. It's a mirror. Do you know? So they're holding it up to society, and they're saying, take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself. Do you like what you see? Huh? Can you think outside the bun? Can you? Will you? Will you think outside the bun? Are you capable?
Here's exactly how you rob my house, even though I have 2 trained German shepherds. Come through my front door with a running vacuum. You be invisible. They won't even know you're there.
Now that was a swing.
I wanted to do a little drill to see what would happen if I was to die in front of my dogs. I just wanted to do a little, like, if somebody knocked me out, or if I fell and died, I wanted to see if they, like, whimper, or if they try to keep my body warm, or something till help arrives. Here's the answer. I fall down, and I'm laying there, and I go, oh, I'm dead.
So we have about 165 yards to go still.
Here's the answer. Margaret, my youngest shepherd, she brought me a tennis ball. And then when my dead body didn't grab it, she rolled it a little bit closer to me, which was, And then the other one stepped right over me. Who's the beta male now? I want to start acting more like dogs. I think dogs have the greatest attitude. Here's why. Your dogs are focused. Whatever your dog is doing, that's what the dog is doing.
Almost on the
dog
green
is
here.
Let's
get out of this rough and
they
start
are
putting.
present. They're not thinking about the past. They're like, I don't know, I just never knew my dad, and I think sometimes it's that. Right? They're not thinking. If your dog's digging a hole, they're not going to, you know what we're going to do when we're done? As we decided yet? Because I don't know, I might bail. I just might dig this, and I might just call it a day. I don't know. Right? Like, I can call Margaret. I'll open up the door, and I'll just open it. I'll just say her name once. I'll just go, Margaret. She'll come running in from outside. Her tail will just be going crazy. Like, oh, my God, you just said my name.
And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round. 7 over for the tournament.
Wouldn't that be great if that was your
Okay, let's
attitude?
plunk her in the fairway.
I hear my name, I'm like, who told you my name? Why do you keep using it?
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life
you're in
for
the
you.
rough,
All
but
you
at
need
least
to do
you
is
aren't in the
call
real
Big
deep
Lou
stuff.
at 800-200-1390. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-200-1390. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too. Call 800-200-1390. 800-200-1390.
5-Hour Energy is energy on the go. But what if you're not going anywhere for a while? Then 5-Hour Energy is energy for getting stuff done while you're stuck at home. Like doing an honest day's work for your boss. Getting rid of old clothes. Hey, my old bell bottom. Scouring the grout in your shower. Working out on that old treadmill. And so much more. Go to the store or order online at shop5hourenergy.com. 5-Hour Energy. Energy for hunkering down.
I got caught up in and I live out in the woods, right? I live out in the woods. And I got caught up in a little thing, and it just defined the times for me, because I do my best
Well,
not
you got
to
an
get
ugly
caught
lie,
up in
but we're pretty
anything.
close to the green. Let's keep
Life's
going
too
here.
Short. Life's too short. Everyone's got a sickness. Someone passed away in their lives. That's when you realize life is short. I'm not getting caught up in I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for that. But I was doing a
3 over for the round, and 8 over for the tournament. Okay, here we go.
No, I'm going to talk about it. I want to talk about it because it really bothered me. On a personal level. I grew up here. And to me, Long Island, growing up, was very, not so much faith, family, all for one, one for all. That's what I left Long Island with. That's what I left with. It was all one, right? Everyone looks after each other, blah, blah. You know, people try to suck me in, like, hey man, what do you think of immigration? I don't care, but I'll tell you this, I'm a dick if someone parks in front of my house, so I don't want to even get involved with it. You're asking me a bit, I can't handle this mass thing. When someone parks in front of my house, I get up to go, you really gonna do this? I want to know how long I'm gonna be here, because I got cars that aren't showing up, but that's my spot. You know what I mean? I'm fighting over this little space. I can't worry about what the hell is going on. So I don't get involved. So I'm going on a tour, right? And that's why I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going on a tour. I haven't been on a big tour in 20-something years, but my kids are, get out of the house. Oh, wait. Is this Mom and us? Oh, God. Can we come?
Okay, so that'll keep you at 3 over for the round and 8 over for the tournament.
My wife's going,
All right, let's let her rip.
I know why she runs a tight ship when I'm gone, boy, because when I come back, those kids are just like, hi, Dad. Yep, no, already did dishwasher, scooped the kitty litter, everything's done. I've been off the phone for 8 hours. I didn't even say hello yet. No, just letting you know, everything else has been going on.
Heading for the green here. Okay, we got a 40-footer here, so just take a breath and see what you can do.
Sometimes, guy, you ever have to parent when you're gone or at work? How annoying is that? How many times you go to work, no matter who it is, you go to work and you're like, oh God, thank God. I know it doesn't pay a lot, but you know what? Real good that I'm here. No one's up my ass. You don't know what's going on at home. It's too much. It's just too much. People are yelling in that. Bing! Oh, God, it's her. Now, if I don't answer it, she's going to say, I messaged you 4 times. Why didn't you answer? I made down. You need to text the kids and tell them. Oh, God.
And that'll keep you at 3 over for the round and 8 over for the tournament.
There will come a time in your child's life when he or she will
Okay, it's time to send this
sleep.
ball on its way.
That's what happens. You get older, you start to appreciate sleep more. It becomes a daily goal after a while. It becomes exciting. Like, man, this is going to be awesome. I call myself saying this once, I'm going to sleep tonight like it's nobody's business. That's a very aggressive way to talk about rest. Hey, Keith, how'd you sleep? Like it's none of your damn business. I got one of those sound machines in my apartment in New York. It plays various sounds. When you go to sleep, it's supposed to alleviate
solid
anxiety
swing
subconsciously. I'm not sure I'm buying that. Got some weird noises on there. Birds. Has anybody ever gone to sleep going, you know what'd be awesome right now? The feeling of being totally surrounded by birds. First time I used it.
All right, and we are about 160 yards or so from the pin.
Sounded even creepier. Just sounded like something showed up and scared away all the birds. One of the options on there is a cocktail party. People milling around, clinking glasses, chit-chatting, laughing. It's very sad, right?
Great contact.
I want to
nice
go to sleep
swing.
with the sound of a room full of people politely ignoring me. Goodbye, stress. Hello, low self-esteem. Every now and then I will act on a nightmare. I'll have a nightmare and I'll sleep.
Looks like a 24-footer from here.
Very often, but I'll see something in my room that's not really there. I'll do something about it. Sometimes I don't even realize I did anything until the next day when I see the evidence. One day I woke up, both of my pillows were stacked, one on top of the other, against my door, as if I were barricading myself from something or someone who apparently does not have the physical strength to push past 2 pillows. I believe I had the first ever nightmare of being attacked by a vegan. There is actually a vegan restaurant in my neighborhood in New York, and I refuse to go to it. Because if they're true to their word, they don't kill anything. So what happens if they see a roach or a mouse in the kitchen? Nothing. It's only a matter of time before that word leaks out into the animal kingdom.
And after 9, you're not doing too bad. I think you could still maybe take it up a notch through the back.
I got a vegetarian friend who thinks it's
8 over for
disgusting
the
that I eat
tournament.
chicken all the time. Because, Keith, you wouldn't like that chicken very much if you really thought about how it was made. Okay. Maybe, but if that's how I form my opinions, I'm not going to like my siblings very much either. It's disturbing. I'm trying to eat. I actually woke up in the middle of one of those nightmare scenarios. I sleepwalked my way over to the ironing board in my apartment, punched the iron off the ironing board, woke myself up. That's a very strange thing to do. I'll admit that. It's very odd. But here's what I thought I saw. Visualize, picture in your head, an iron standing vertically on an ironing board. Out of the back is a cord that looks like a tail. I saw that in the shadows from a distance, and I thought, that's
pretty
a cat.
deep rough here. Not going to sugarcoat it.
A lot of you might be asking, why would you punch a cat? I'll tell you why. Because I do not own a cat. So I very logically assumed that's got to be a demon cat. I'm going to get up and punch it in the face before it takes my soul. I'm glad you guys have a sense of humor about that. A lady in New York came up to me after a show. She goes, I don't think it's right you tell a story about punching a cat. I don't, lady. Maybe you should listen a little bit. I punched a small appliance that I thought was a cat. She said, you're still advocating animal abuse. I don't think that's cool. All right, calm down.
2 over for the round.
I thought.
And 7 over for the tournament.
I thought there was a feline from hell.
Let's have a nice drive out on this
away
one.
From my eternal soul. How about some leniency? Besides, it was 4 in the morning. I did not think it was an appropriate time to call a priest or start a vacuum cleaner. I got neighbors.
Hey, this is Jeff, and if you listen to any other station besides Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup, tell them, Lair.
Well, Jeff, it's like Cyclops wearing an eye patch. It don't make no sense.
Come experience Austin, Texas with nonstop laughs at the 9th Annual Moon Tower Comedy Festival, April 22nd through 25th. Tickets available now for headliners, club shows, and podcasts like Marlon Wayne,
pretty deep stuff here. Give it a good hack. Let's put it in the right direction.
And Joe List. Party at the Moon Tower, y'all. Badges and tickets available at MoonTowerComedyFestival.com. Keep up with laughs all year long on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Moon Tower Comedy. Sponsored by SiriusXM and Pandora.
Hey, this is Jeff Foxworthy.
Larry the Cable Guy here. Happy to bring you
Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup. You'll hear all-American comedy that you love, backstage interviews with your favorite comedians.
me, Jeff Foxworthy, and a bunch of our friends doing what we love to do, making you laugh.
Stand-up is my favorite thing because I've always thought, what more could you want out of life than to make people laugh?
Get her done. Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
SiriusXM 97. Or listen on the SiriusXM app. You're going to love it. I promise.
36-footer here. Let's see what you can do.
This is a Jackson Hewitt Tax Service announcement. Save time and money with Jackson Hewitt and Walmart. For a limited time, you can shop while a skilled Jackson Hewitt tax pro prepares your federal tax return for as little as $48, but no more than $149. Only at Jackson Hewitt and Walmart. Hurry, this offer won't last. Get your coupon code and terms at jacksonhewitt.com. Then stop by one of our Walmart locations for this limited time offer to get your taxes done while you shop for only $149 or less. That's Jackson Hewitt and Walmart.
Prescription products require an online physician consultation and are only available if the physician determines a prescription is appropriate. Subscription required. See website for full details and important safety information.
Hey guys, good news. The outrageously expensive little blue pill is now generic, which means you can get the prescription medication to treat ED at affordable prices. And Hims makes it extra affordable. You pay just $30 for a month's supply. And right now, get your first online doctor's visit totally free when you go to 4hims.com/roundup. That's right, free. Zero copay, no expensive appointments, no awkward face-to-face conversations to get your prescription. Hims connects you to doctors online who can evaluate you and if
so
appropriate,
that'll keep you
prescribe
at
your ED
2
medication.
over
And
for the round.
Sends it right to your door.
7
Hims
over
makes it
for the
affordable,
tournament.
private, and incredibly easy. Nobody
Number
likes dealing
12.
with ED. Now,
This
thanks
is
to
the
Hims, nobody
12th
has
hole
to.
coming
And
up.
that's really good news. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/roundup. That's 4hims.com/roundup for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/ROUNDUP.
You look horrible.
I'm stressed out, man. Every headline sucks. My work never ends, and my socks are wet.
Yeah, you're standing in a puddle, dude.
I give up.
Oh, wait, brother, come on. Try Jake's Mint Chew. I swear by it.
Jake's Mint Chew?
Jake's Mint Chew is tasty, healthy, and calming.
Jake's Mint Chew, huh? I need something good.
Yeah, we all do. Check it out now at jakesmintchew.com.
Very nice.
Get out of that puddle.
Go to jakesmintchew.com now. Great taste, great health. Jake's Mint Chew.
All right. We're right around 165 yards out.
An inspirational instructor-curated playlist.
Never stop. You're going to push through it?
Into your home with SoulCycle Radio on the SiriusXM app. Now free for most subscribers. Download it today and stay motivated while you stay safe. Just take a deep breath. Let pressure go.
Well, looks like this may be in the deep stuff.
SiriusXM app and on Channel 4.
It's Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Well, as boyfriend is a musician. We met while we were working on a cruise ship together. Yeah, which is the thing we do because our careers are going great. And it turns out we weren't that compatible on land. He and I. Yeah. It was not meant to be a land kind of love. But you're on a cruise ship for 2 months. You got to cook it with somebody, you know, and you can only pick from what's there. You know what I mean? They're not rowing new dudes on the ship for me to choose from. No, you board the ship, you go show me what's left in brown, and you pick one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right, I'll take the one with the guitar. He's got teeth.
Okay,
Cool.
we're about 17 feet out here.
He smokes cigarettes, though. I did not like that. Yeah, cigarette smoking, that would have been a total deal breaker for me back when I had deal breakers. But at this point, I barely have requirements. I'm just going to be real. I'm at Kills Bug Speaks English. That's where I'm at. I'm flexible on the English, actually. As long as I can Google how to say kill the spider in his language, I'm in. No, we can work it out. We can make it work. It's important to me. I live in a basement
Sitting at
apartment.
3 over for the round here. And 8 over for the tournament.
I think the guy who killed bugs once before.
Okay, here we go.
Were you both on the sofa like, hey, no, you kill it? Like, you don't feel safe. You cannot protect me. Back when I was heavy into the online dating thing, man, I told one of my girls, I was like, I'm going to put must kill bugs at the top. People put must love dogs, kids, right? Must kill bugs, that's my requirement. She was like, don't do that. I was like, why? It's important.
Beauty.
She said, nah, you don't want them dudes looking at your profile like, well, how many bugs do she got? You know what I mean? I was like, oh, yeah.
Okay, on the green.
Without context, I'm going to sound nasty. I get it.
All right, this next one's for
friends.
birdie.
Why is McDonald's still counting? How insecure is this company? 40 million, 80 jillion, billion, zillion, killion, tillion. Is anyone really impressed anymore? Oh, 89 billion sold. All right, I'll have one.
Nice.
I'm satisfied. Who cares? I would love to meet the chairman of the board of McDonald's and just say to him, look,
Sitting at 2 over for the round. And 7 over for the tournament.
Whatever the hell the number is.
Let's give her a
Just put
smash
sign,
here.
McDonald's, we're doing very well. We are tired of hearing about every one of them. What is their ultimate goal? To have cows just surrendering voluntarily or something? Showing up at the door, we'd like to turn ourselves in, we see the sign. We realize we have very little chance out there. We'd like to be a Happy Meal if that's at all possible. I'll tell you what I like about Chinese people. As long as we're on the subject. They're hanging in there with those chopsticks. Still using chopsticks. You know they've seen the fork. Oh, they're well aware that we have the fork. And the spoon. I don't know how they missed it. Chinese farmer getting up, working in the field with a shovel all day. Hello, shovel.
Well, you
there
could
it
have
is.
worse lies. There are worse
You're not plowing
lies
40 acres with a
on the
couple of
course
pool
than this.
cues.
This one's my first guy.
I was in London about a month ago. The World Cup was going on. I enjoy any sporting event where nations get involved. I find that the most exciting. The Olympics is really my favorite sporting event, although
Nice.
I think I have a problem with that silver medal. I think if I was an Olympic athlete, I would rather come in last than win the silver. If you think about it. You know, you win the gold, you feel good. You win the bronze, you think, well, at least I got something. But you win that silver,
33
that's like
feet to the hole here.
congratulations, you almost won. Of all the losers, you came in first of that group. You're the number one loser. No one lost ahead of you. And they don't lose by much. You know, these short races, 300ths of a second, 200ths of a second. I don't know how they live with that the rest of their lives, because you got to tell the story. Everyone wants to hear the story. Wow, congratulations, silver medal. Did you trip? Did you not hear the gun go off? Tell us what happened. It's 100th of a second. People say, what was the difference in the margin there? What was it? Well, it was like from now to now, now to now, now to now, that was it. And it was, I trained, I worked out, I exercised my entire life. I never had a date, I never had a drink, I never had a beer. I was doing push-ups since I was a fetus. I flew halfway around the world. Everybody I knew in my whole life was there. The guy shot out the gun.
And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round. And 7 over for the tournament. Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
And they always have that photo finish. You know, the photo finish was always silver, gold. Greatest guy in the world. Never heard of him. You know, guys got to be thinking, if I had a pimple, I would have won.
Heading towards the
Some
beach
of the events
here,
the Olympics
not
don't
the
make
good
sense
kind.
to me. I don't understand their connection to any reality. Like in the Winter Olympics, they have that biathlon. You know that one that combines cross-country skiing with shooting a gun? How many alpine snipers are into this? To me, it's like combining swimming and strangle a guy. Why don't we have that? That makes absolutely as much sense to me. Just put people in the pool at the end of each lane for the swimmers. And that other one that I love is the luge. You know the luge where the guy wears the slick suit? This is on the bobsled run, but it's not even a sled. It's just bob. It's just
a little
a human being
underwhelming,
on
but
for
you're
their
out of
life.
that
This
stand,
is the whole
so that's
sport.
good.
Just
Okay, this one to save par.
Oh, he pointed his toes. Oh, this guy's a tremendous athlete. The luge is the only sport I've ever seen that you could have people competing in it against their will, and it would be exactly the same. You know, if they were just grabbing people off the street, hey, what is this? I don't want to be in the luge. You know, you put the helmet on him, you wouldn't really hear him screaming, just, you're in the luge, buddy. World record. Didn't even want to do it. I want to see that
3
event
over
next year,
for the
voluntary
round.
luge.
8 over for the tournament. Okay, grip it, rip it, let's
Welcome
go.
to the big show. And of course, by big, I mean metaphorically. Look around. We're Thursday night in the bomb shelter, my friends. Yep, my career is smoking. No, I am happy to be here. Lovely people in the front. How are you, James P. Conley? Nice to meet you. Do me a favor, pass that handshake back. I don't have time to touch everybody tonight. No, I'm happy to be here. Are you kidding, man? A lot of comedians, they go away out and go to the bomb shelter. But this, my friends, is all part of my master plan right here. You laugh it up. I think a lot of comedians become famous way too early. Right, and then what happens? The career they
Solid
enjoyed,
swing.
effectively over. But a guy like me can do a lot of shows that nobody ever watches. I can do that crap for the rest of my life. You can relax. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I make things work for me. That's my gift to the world. I do it everywhere. I was at a wedding about a month ago. My buddy was like, man, you got so drunk at that wedding, you passed out on the floor. I said, or I got hammered at that wedding, but I only fell once. Spin it a little bit, you can make it work for you, trust me. You can do this anywhere. You go to the bank, and the teller said, I'm sorry, there's insufficient funds. You say, well, then somebody's not doing their job, because I know you got money back there. Try it at work. Your boss said
Now that
you were
was a
10 minutes
swing.
late. You say, well, technically that's not true, because I wasn't trying to be on time. Yeah. You go ahead and try that and get back to me. See how that flies? Oh, and I tell you, it works great with the cops. Works brilliant with the police. Cop stops you and says, do you have any idea why I pulled you over? You say, yes, I do. But you got to figure that out all by yourself. Yeah, you try that one, get back to me, see how we... And it works great for relationships, too. I mean, the classic question, do I look fat in this dress? The new answer, of course not. But that is one big fat dress you got there. It's all the spin, baby. And I'm getting so good at this, I'm thinking of teaching people how to do this yourselves. Yeah, I'm going to write me a book that explains how the spin works. It's a brilliant example, because the first half of the book, I explained to you how to spin the truth. And in the second half of the book, I explained to you how I lied to you in the first half of the book. Just makes life a little bit easier, that's all it does.
Okay, 20
I
feet
think we all
to
have a little
the
bit easier
cup.
life. That's my gift for you as well. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I like to look good every day. That's what I do. But let's be blunt, women. This takes a lot of work. I don't have this kind of time in my hands, you know. Man's got to eat too, so... But I figured out a way to look this good and not do the work. What I did is I got rid of every mirror in my house, and I replaced them with pictures of attractive people. So no matter what I look like in the morning, no matter how crappy I look, I get out of bed, I look in my brand new mirror, and I go, damn, you are one good-looking black man. What's your name, beautiful?
Okay, so that'll keep you at 3 over for the round and 8 over for the tournament.
Can't believe a man like me exists, do you?
Okay, next stop, fairway, right?
You haven't taken your eyes off me since the minute I took this stage, hello? I mean, granted, I'm the only guy standing here, but still, you're looking at me. I'm a master of the shortcut. I could make your life so easy. Sweetheart, I'll give you 3 words which will change your life more than the moment you first looked at me. 3 words that changed my life. Lower your standards. My motto is shoot for the curb and everything above it is gravy. Look, the key to life is not to set goals you can achieve. The key to life is to set goals nobody can take away from you.
That's unfortunate.
Like, my goal tonight is to go to the bathroom outside my pants. Thank God these 2 seats are empty, because that's the splash zone.
Hey, you're listening to Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup, the official comedy station of the United Nations.
Really?
Well, maybe.
But the worst part of menopause
Great
is
contact.
rainfall.
Nice swing.
The other day, I went through the drive-thru at SunTrust Bank, and the teller said, "How may I help you?" And I said, "I need to pick up my prescription." And the second it came out of my mouth, I realized where I was. And I said, and I was wondering if you'd run down to Walgreens and get it for me.
This one's looking
You're
good.
the one always bragging about customer service. And a conversation with
All right,
me
12-footer
has become
here.
like a game of charades. I was trying to think of this actor's name, and I said to my friend, "Oh, you know him. He has dark hair." He was in one of the Marvel movies. He was in a romantic comedy with the dark-haired actress. He married that blonde actress. And I'm sure they all know Kevin Bacon. Couldn't think of anything.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
2 days later, I was standing in the laundry room. And I go, Deadpool! Alexa, who played Deadpool? Deadpool was most recently played by Ryan Reynolds. Thank you! Alexa is now my brain. But you have to be careful what you say.
And that'll keep you at 3 over for the round.
She is
8 over for the tournament.
A cyber spy.
All right, let's haul off and
everywhere.
just smash
They
this
know
next drive.
everything you click on, everything you search for, everything you buy. I went to weather.com. J. Crew popped up. All I wanted was the temperature. Bought this blazer. Lord, I'm scared to click on a 10-day forecast, afraid I'll buy a car. And sometimes I even forget Alexa's name.
Sweet.
I was cleaning the kitchen the other day and I go, Alexa, play Adele. A couple hours later, I go to leave and I go, Adele, turn off the music. What's wrong with Adele?
I'm Jeff Foxworthy.
Hey, it's Larry the Cable Guy. Get it done. Listen to me and all our buddies on Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Just get her doing it.
Check it out.
I know I have had a lot of problems with humanity up here tonight.
Someone's going to need to bite.
But I also want you to know, I think I could be friends with almost anybody. I mean, the only group of people I can think of that I wouldn't be friends with is if we're walking down the street and we overhear somebody say finger bang and you don't even giggle, then I don't care to have you a part of my life, as a part of my life.
And ending things off at 2 over par.